Hi, so tell me, your name is Jonathon.
Yes.
Okay, and Jonathon, tell me, how long have you been on the streets now?
5 years.
5 years.
Been on the street for 5 years.
And how old are you now,
I'm
Jonathon?
25.
Okay. What brought you to the streets?
Family problems.
Okay. Are you open to telling? Well, first of all, I just want to get it on record. You know, I'm putting this up on YouTube,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Call me Tanya, please.
Okay, Tanya.
Thank you. What kind of family problems? Was it related to?
It's related to me being, for me it's like they're better off without me. It's not them that's got a problem, it's me that have a problem. It's the drugs and the stealing and all of that making stress for them, making them put the whole world on their shoulders. So I just pulled away from there, and ever since I came out of prison, I was on the street
How long were you in prison for?
for 7 years.
7 years. From what age?
From 17.
So. And how did you end up in prison?
How?
Yeah.
Wrong friends, bad friends.
Wrong friends?
Yeah.
Drugs?
Yeah, drugs.
Robbery?
Yeah, it's robbery.
Tell me what you did,
What I
Jonathan.
did to go to prison.
Yeah,
It was house robbery.
okay.
For house robbery to prison.
Kind of to support a drug habit.
Yeah.
And Jonathan, are you comfortable to tell me what drugs you're on at the moment?
Yes, I'm on heroin and rock.
And
Crack
how long you
cocaine.
been on heroin and rock for?
Since I was since I was 19.
How did you end up starting the drugs?
My father used to sniff cat and this and I saw it by him, so I also started sniffing cat and my friends, and then they came with their drugs, and then I ended up on the biggest drug of them all, heroin.
When you started off, what did you start off with?
Off of weed.
Weed.
It was weed.
And then?
Weed, and then it was cat and acids and E's and crystal meth. And
When
then,
did the heroin start?
uh,
How much later from when you first started with weed did the heroin start?
a couple of years later. A couple of years later.
Okay, so Jonathan, you've been on the street now for 5 years,
Yes.
coming from prison for
Yes.
7. When last did you see your family?
5 years ago.
Okay. Jonathan, the heroin that you're taking at the moment, what does your drug habit cost you a day, would you say?
A day. Yeah. Well, my fix is $40 for the rock and the heroin. It's $40.
For both?
Yeah.
And how many of those would you say you need a day?
Depends on what day it is. But normally, if you can have 5, then I'm sharp. Then it's
5,
yeah.
okay. And tell me, the first time you did heroin, what was the feeling?
It was made me nauseous and vomit, and it was awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's the first time you took it?
Yes.
And now when you take it, what's it like?
Now it's like just taking out the sickness.
So you're actually taking it now. I'm shaking, sorry. Just try and put the flackers. Okay, so you're actually doing it now not to be sick.
You take out the downs.
Now, we parked outside an area where you're sleeping
Yes.
at the moment. How long have you been sleeping here? Because I actually saw you on the streets, wow, for the first time easily 12 years ago. No, about
5 years.
5 years ago. Yes. How long have you been sleeping here?
6 months.
What made you move to this spot?
Safety. Because there's security around and the people here on the street are not that friendly.
No. I actually saw you were at another robot about 3 weeks ago, and now you've moved from there. Why?
Because the people are fighting for the robots. So I'm just going where there's a place open for me.
Wow. So were they ugly to you?
Yes.
Did they try to harm you in any way?
Yeah, they tried to throw me with a stone.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and at that stage you had a guy with you, Michael?
Yes, Mickey.
Yes. Now, where's Michael?
He went to Potchefstroom to rehab.
To a rehab?
Yeah, again.
Okay. Jonathan, if you... Just tell me, like, on a daily basis, from the time you wake up, what do you do during a day?
Well, I wake up, I use my fix, I go and spin at the robot.
So do you have your fix in the morning when you wake up already, or do you have to go and
no,
get it?
I scratch all the rounds for me for the day. I scratch, or I keep a little bit for the morning, so I can have a wake up.
Okay. So heroin kind of wakes you up and makes you get going.
Yes.
Okay, so you wake up and you have your fix, and then what? What time do you wake up normally?
Like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then I go to the robot. Then I come back. I come here to phone my dealer. I get my stuff. I smoke. I go back to spin again. Come back to phone. Come back to smoke. Go and spin. Phone. Smoke. Spin. Phone. Smoke. Spin. Phone. Smoke. And that's all I do. Nothing else.
And, you know, Jonathan, I saw from videos overseas that often there were people that wanted to help. If I were to ask you now, if someone wanted to help you, what would you need help with at this stage?
I need more than 1,000 rand help. I need someone to take charge of my life, because the only thing I wake up and think is drugs.
Exactly. So, I mean, if we think about it realistically, giving you 1,000 rand is not going to change your situation.
No, it's just going to make me feel a whole lot better.
Exactly. It'll make you feel better in your situation, but afterwards, there's always afterwards. Jonathan, so it's you and another guy staying here at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. And what time do you come here at night?
It'll just be like before it's dark.
Okay. And what time do you normally go to sleep, get to sleep?
Like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
And are you able to sleep through the night?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you said that Martin's going to rehab now.
Yes.
Why didn't you go with?
Because I didn't know he was going to rehab.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were smoking, and after he was standing there throwing stuff out of his bag into the hole there, I said, yeah, I'm going to spin. He says, yeah, don't worry, we'll see me later. I went to spin, I came back, I heard, yeah, this guy went to rehab. He went to Potchefstroom.
Sure, so he didn't even feel comfortable telling you the truth.
Didn't even say goodbye.
Sure. And so, Jonathan, have you been to rehabs?
Yes, twice.
Okay, which rehabs did you try?
The one in Klerksdorp, Sun Park, and then in Austria, on the House of Compression.
And how long were you at the different rehabs for?
The one was for 21 days to break a bad habit.
Yeah.
That's just bullshit and a lot of money. And the other one I was there for 2 weeks. The House of Compression. And I walked away. But there you have to stay for 3 months to 6 months.
What made you walk away?
I didn't have nothing. No cigarettes, no tea, no coffee, no pop, nothing.
So they don't supply you with food?
No. They do give their food, but it's like a little bit.
A little bit. And you eat a lot.
Yeah, especially when you come off the heroin.
Is it? So coming off heroin, how have you found that?
Horrible. Horrible. That's horrible.
Explain it to me.
People die of that feeling. Because for 5-6 days you don't want water, you don't want food, you don't want nothing. You just want to be left alone.
And are you scared of that, Jonathan?
Yeah. Because the medication is even so expensive, it's just cheaper to stay on the drug.
Yeah, I hear you. So Jonathan, if I were to, oh sorry, my video skills are pathetic. If I were to arrange that you went into a rehab now, do you feel that would be helping you?
No.
Why?
Because I'll get out of the rehab in a way where I'm going, get on the street and then it's going to start all over again.
Do you feel like there's any hope for you?
I hope there is. The Lord is on my side.
You said the Lord is on your side. That was going to be my next question. Do you believe in Jesus?
Yes,
Very much. Have you ever given your life to Jesus?
Yes.
And what happened after that?
I got a lot of money.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just after you gave your life to Jesus?
Yes.
How did you end up getting money?
The guy bought me like over 3,000 rand groceries and 50,000 rand in my hand.
Yeah?
It happened here. Just here.
Just, yeah, huh? And then what happened?
I went and gave him smoke.
You smoked the crack and took the heroin. In your walk with God, with Jesus, do you pray?
Every night when I go to sleep. Every time when I'm finished smoking, I ask the Lord to help me to put the right people on my path. Because these days, to find help to get money is bad.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't want to be a bad guy. If you don't want to rob and steal and do bad stuff for money. Because otherwise the money would be easy. But to get it on the honest way is very hard.
No, it's
Very
difficult.
hard.
It's very difficult. Okay. From my experience before, I know that going off heroin, you need medication, and my personal opinion is sometimes the rehab can just give you that clear time to clear your head. Do you feel that wouldn't be beneficial for you?
No.
No.
Here's my Freddie friend.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't video him. I'll ask his opinion. Like, if you mind first. Hallo. Goed, dank jezelf.
Hey, je moet fokken, je vrouw niet aan die fokken.
Kom je nou reg maak vir die aand of wat?
Kom hier zo. Wat? Kan je zien wie dit is?
Kom.
Kom hier zo. Kom hier zo. Stil, kom hier zo. Kom aan. Hij blijft samen met mij.
How did you meet him?
I always see him. He was used to work other job, and I always used to see him hustling on the street.
Oh, really?
after
What
the
was he
job.
doing?
I don't know. He was maintenance something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like this guy because he will rather work than to spin. He will rather work for 150 rand a day than I
Yeah.
can make 150 hour in an hour,
Yeah.
but not every day.
Tell me, Jonathan, on average, what do you make a day?
On a good day, I won't lie, like 500, 600. On a bad day, 100, 200.
And then of that 500, if your fix is 40 bucks a shot, you do that 5 times, so 200 rand.
Yes,
Of that would go for that.
yes.
Okay.
At least all the money I get doesn't go for the drug.
Okay.
Check, I buy candles, I buy food, you have to buy syringes and pipes and clothes. But I
What
don't
food do you eat?
Last night it was biscuits.
Yeah?
Yeah, I normally eat biscuits or a packet of chips.
Biscuits or a packet of chips.
Yeah.
How's it? How are you?
How you, ma'am?
I'm busy shooting video. No, don't worry, don't panic. I can cut you out. Don't worry, I'll cut you out. Yeah, I'm busy. I will cut you out, I promise you, if you're not comfortable. I'm posting videos on YouTube
Okay.
to try and create an awareness of people living on the streets, of drug addiction, it's basically this so people aren't scared, you know, and yeah, you know, if anyone wants to help you, that they'll see you on YouTube, and if they want to help,
They can help.
they can help. Are you open to that?
Yeah.
You are? Okay, well then have a seat there, and do you mind if I ask you some questions? Okay, we'll have a seat. So your name is?
It's William
William.
Clark.
Okay, and tell me, William, how long have you been on the streets for now?
I'm back on the street now for maybe 6 months.
Back on.
Mm-hmm.
How did you end up back on? Well, how old were you the first time you ended on the streets?
It's about 4 years ago.
4 years.
And I was 29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
And what led to you being on the street?
Drug addiction.
Drug addiction.
Mm-hmm.
When you started with drugs, what was the drug you started on?
Cat.
Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Not weed.
Weed, yeah, since
Well, we don't really call weed a drug anymore, eh? But yeah.
Since school, yeah.
Okay, so weed, and then from there to cat?
Mm-hmm. From cat, heroin.
Heroin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you guys mind showing me your where you inject? Jonathon? Okay, where's this now? Sorry, I'm all new at, oh my word. Okay, so that's the place you stick to for your heroin.
Yes.
And you?
So you don't want to see his missed shots.
Oh my goodness.
Check there. A spiking miss. You used to see, he saw his whole heart. And it went right through there. From
How
spiking.
did you spike yourself like that?
Hey, man.
Huh?
Yes.
It was a misspike, and I never went to the doctor, and it got all rotten.
How do you get the needles for your heroin shots?
Buy them. Yeah,
Chemist.
disc him.
You go into Discom and you buy them.
Yes. For 23 rand a packet, or for one loose 2 rand 40.
You joking?
Yeah, there's people now and then they're walking around giving you like new needles and wipes and this and that.
What's your name again? Sorry.
It's William.
William.
Mm-hmm.
William, if I
Freddie,
were to
just call me
ask you, Freddie.
Yeah,
Okay. Freddie, if I were to ask you now, I'm shaking. Sorry. If someone were wanting to help you now,
Mm-hmm.
how could they help you?
Oh, putting me in rehab.
Putting you in rehab.
Mm-hmm.
So Jonathan, if I can find a rehab, not Jonathan, Freddie, if
Mhm.
I can find a rehab that'll take you free of charge,
Mm-hmm.
sponsored, would you be open to going to rehab?
Yeah, if I can get some clothes with it.
Get
That's-
some clothes.
Yeah, I'm a bit out of clothes. So, yeah, definitely. I need a
Why
bit.
would clothes stop you from going to rehab?
That's all
It's
I
not
thought.
the clothes he's talking about, it's like cigarettes and
Yeah.
you need cigarettes, you need clothes, you need stuff to wash, and we don't have jack, nothing.
So, if you were to pay and get 2 changes of clothing, let's try and get you both in. Change
Yeah,
closer.
maybe a pair of shoes.
Okay, so if I were to, can you guys move a bit closer? Yeah. If I were to organize you like some changes of clothes and rehab, and well, I'll be around after rehab, do you think that would help you?
Yes. You come
Yes.
to visit with cigarettes and
Yes.
some money in the tuck shop.
I won't give you money, honey. I know where the money goes, but I will bring you food.
Yeah, no, I just want to get off the tire.
You want to get off the drugs.
Yes.
Let me just get better focus. Hold on.
Don't fall. Yeah, I'll pull it.
Just don't fall. No, I'm fine. Let's do this. Wait.
Yeah, that's a camera.
Sit forward a little bit, Jonathan. Okay. It's still out of focus. Oh, there we go. Freddie and Jonathan, if you were any kids out there that are wanting to try drugs,
Do not try it. Tell
Why?
the guy to try to shove it up his ass.
Yeah, don't try, don't spike. Never
do you mean that from weed?
No, weed you can smoke.
No, but I don't even go to weed, because weed leads to the next thing. Weed gets boring, and then they try cat, and that gets boring, and then they try something harder.
Until you hit rock bottom. The heroin.
Describe your rock bottom to me.
No.
No, rock bottom.
Now.
Mm-hmm.
don't have nothing, you don't have no one. All your doors that were open were closed. You don't have no
When you
one.
say doors that were open or not closed, are you referring to family?
Yes,
Family or
family,
rejecting you.
friends.
But Jonathan, you chose to leave your family
Yes,
because you didn't want to be a burden.
yes.
And you?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, so you ended. I just want to get back to where we were. You ended up on the street for the first time 4 years ago
Yes. In Boxburg.
in Boxburg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. thanks
So you
to-
walked out of a family or what?
Yeah, I was actually I lost my work on a mine in Rustenburg. Then I ended up in Boxburg, in there by New Beginnings.
Yes.
Then I got introduced to crystal meth, and from the first time I used crystal meth, I was
You were hooked.
on the street.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Mhm.
Describe your typical day to me, Freddie.
So wake up, make a plan for a fix.
Yeah.
Get a fix, make a plan for another fix. Get a fix, make a plan for another fix.
Same words, ne?
Just
Same words.
no stop.
Freddie, if I were to say to you, do you feel like you have hope?
Definitely. Yeah, there's hope. If I can get some help. I just need to get off the street, into the rehab, get over the tie sick.
Get out the rehab and go on the street again.
Yeah, then I need to work.
But what if you came out of rehab? Would you be open, you guys, to going back to your family?
Yeah, no.
Why?
Because,
Then from there we just need a job.
but
That would be the main thing.
go to your family to nothing and you did all that stuff wrong and this and that, you stole all that stuff and now you're there to ask help again.
Yeah, I'll just end up back in the same situation.
Were you married, Freddie?
Luckily not. Man.
Not.
Mm-mm.
Any kids?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of.
No.
Okay. So, what you would like, Freddie, is you're more than welcome to have a cigarette there. Help yourself. So, it's kind of both of you would like to be off heroin
Yes.
without the drama of going off the heroin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Without that. What else did I want to ask you? Okay, just give me that one more time. Look at the camera and just say, anybody out there that's wanting to try drugs, what do you have to
Yes,
say?
anybody out there who wanna try drugs,
Don't
don't
try
try it.
Do not
Because
go there.
It's fun in the beginning because you see your friend doing it, you check that guy's doing it, check that guy's doing it, so you also want to do it. Don't be that guy. Don't do that stuff. It's
Don't
not worth it.
Yeah, it's like you're tickling the lion's balls. Don't do it.
It's not worth it.
Not worth it, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's lekker, but
It catches up with you.
it catches up.
How long would you say from the time you first started drugs to ending up on the street?
Oh, it
Yeah.
depends what drug you start with.
More what you how long did it take you to head to the street?
Yeah.
Until I got introduced to crystal meth. It's about 8
Right.
years.
It was like 5, 6, 7 years.
Okay. And Freddie, do you still do the crystal?
Sometimes.
No, not now.
No, it's heroin and crack.
Uh-huh.
And the crack is crack cocaine, huh?
Yes.
That's you smoke,
Yeah.
Yes.
Rock.
or do you inject?
You smoke it.
Smoke.
You smoke it.
They don't inject.
Okay. How safe do you guys feel where you're staying at the moment?
It's alright.
Move forward a bit, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's alright. It's safe.
Is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's on the street.
And it's just the two of you, yeah.
yes.
And I'm interested to know other people on the street. How do they treat you?
But
Say that again.
Other people that are living on the streets in
Yeah,
similar
on the-
situations to you.
they want to take our money or they're chasing us from the
Yeah, right there
road.
we got. Yeah, so all day battle.
So they just skillums.
Yeah.
All of them.
Make something, give something. If you haven't got it, they'll search your pockets and take all of it.
So you would say, if I'd ask you, are you a scallum?
No.
You say no.
Before I was
Why?
there, now, no, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
To go to jail and get sick there. No, I'm not gonna.
If I just say to you, I believe that drugs and addiction leads to death, institutions and prison,
Yeah.
would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. So there's no happy story.
No happy ending there.
Okay, then finally, is anything you want to ask me?
How's 20 rand?
Yeah, I'm going to give you 20 bucks. So I'm going to give you 50 bucks. Okay. All right, I think that's enough for today, but I will be following you. And if anybody wants to help,
Please.
I will definitely be a vessel to
Like
help.
I said, we need more than $1,000.
You don't need money, honey.
I say we need more than
I
that.
know.
Yeah,
We
just
need
to
some-
You
get-
need a life change.
Yeah, please.
Game
Just need
changer.
a proper rehab.
If you come out of the rehab, a place to go,
Have you heard of that rehab in
Make you proud.
Boxburg?
new beginnings.
No.
No, that's not a rehab. It's in Boxburg.
It's a Sanka.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank God
I know
rehab
it
is
is.
not, it's 21 days.
It's only 21 days.
Yeah, that's all I need to get over the time.
Just to be in a clear head.
Yeah, just to get over the place.
And then what?
Then I'm off time.
Well, then I'll follow you afterwards and hopefully the people that can help.
Yeah, I just need to get off the tie. That's my main thing.
Get off the
Tie.
tie, you call it tie. Why is it called tie?
Yeah,
Because it's
a
tied
shorter
like it's
version.
eye.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why I call it tie.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for letting me speak to you. I really appreciate it. Oh, Freddie, do you believe in God? Amen. All the time. I must be, one of the reasons I'm doing this is I'm a Christian and I'm afraid to tell people I'm a Christian because Christians give Christianity a bad name. Or people's perceptions of what a Christian should be.
This is a bullshit. Because they only think you have to help a guy one time, one person, only one time. And then you're a Christian, you're a good guy, and you ain't doing fuck about the other people. You're a Christian now. I ain't have to help anyone. I help someone before. That's not what Christianity is about.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep them to help. You just carry on doing
How would you define a Christian?
like living a good life. Healthy life. With your family.
Yeah.
And you have cleaner life. Everything blessings. And that's what you call it.
Okay. So you pray all the time. Do you believe that God's forgotten about you? So you have hope. You believe Jesus can reach in and help. So do I. I believe that's the only way to get off anything permanently anyway. Guys, thanks so much for letting me speak to you. Till next time. Shall we go and get some money? Cool.